नमस्ते दोस्तों, फ्रेंड्स। इस वीडियो की शुरुआत से पहले हम आप सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं कि मनी मंत्रा चैनल के अंतर्गत 700 वीडियोस बन चुके और लगभग 40 लाख व्यूज हैं। ये सब आपके सहयोग से बिना संभव नहीं था। हम आपको फिर से वंस अगेन वेरी वेरी थैंक्स टू यू ऑल। फ्रेंड्स, बैंकर पेंशन एप्लीकेशन के बारे में जो मिस्टर CN वेणुगोपालन साहब जो हैं एक्स मैनेजर्स IOB, उन्होंने एक पत्र DFS को लिखा है और उसका डिटेल मैं आपको शेयर करता हूं ताकि उसमें पता चले कि पेंशन रेगुलेशन एक्ट 35(1) जो हमारा है उस पर क्या अमेंडमेंट की आवश्यकता है। अमेंडमेंट टू द पेंशन रेगुलेशन #35(1). Friends, you are quite aware that this issue has been pursued by the since long back. Pursuant to the observation as made out in the latest Honorable Kerala High Court orders, our learned friend CN Venugopalan has addressed a letter reminding the DFS Ministry of Finance to expedite corrective steps to ensure justice to the aggrieved. In the process of the contemplated legal action to be initiated by Comrade C N Venugopalan, the following letter has been now addressed. उन्होंने एक पत्र लिखा 13 अक्टूबर 22 को द बैंकिंग सेक्रेटरी DFS को। द सेक्रेटरी द ग्रीवांस नंबर 1565. The above grievance was forwarded to DFS by PMO on 5th September 22 as it was to be readdressed by the DFS. The grievance related to the wrong done by the DFS and so the responsibility for its rectification rests squarely with the DFS. But strangely, DFS forwarded it on 27th September 22 to Indian Bank Association, an unregistered organization which cannot do anything for the resolution of the matter. This is a classic demonstration of passing the buck by the DFS. The pension regulation of the bank were given previous sanction by DFS, adopted by the Board of Bank and notified by the DFS in the Gazette of India on 27 September 1995. As such, it is obligatory on the part of the DFS to ensure that banks implement them in a letter and spirit. Regulation 35(1) dictates that basic pension and additional pension, where applicable, shall be updated as per formula given in Appendix 1. The Honorable High Court of Kerala has on 16 August 22 observed in its ruling in writ petition Sri M.K. Ravindran versus Union Bank of India and Gokul Raj versus Union Bank of India that the pension is to be periodically revised in terms of Regulation 35(1). DFS is on record saying that it can withhold updating of pension in public sector banks only so long as it is not updated in RBI. In spite of this, while according sanction for updating pension in RBI, dated 5th March 2019, similar updating was not granted in public sector banks. DFS was also causing banks to pay pension out of the pension funds which comprise the deferred wages and property of the employees and can pay pension or family pension only to employees or their family in terms of Regulation 5(2) to the retired whole-time directors of bank who are not employees within the meaning of Regulation 2(n) of the pension regulations. This is nothing but conversion of the pension funds held in trust by banks and an act amounting to breach of trust by public servants and by bankers, a cognizable offense under section 405 and 409 of Indian Penal Code. The grievance filed by me is a remaining unaddressed and unresolved. The IBA is not only incompetent but also powerless and helpless to resolve the same. I therefore request you to own the responsibility for resolving my grievance at your end and communicate necessary instruction to banks to abide by Regulation 35(1) and to update pension in banks forthwith for logically resolving the genuine grievances. I appeal to your good self. I appeal to your good sense to take an unprejudiced view of the issue and do justice to the subject of the Pension Regulation 1995 without further delay. It is within your power. Power and justice must be brought together. Needless to say, power is meant for service and for helping and not for hurting. Hope you will readdress the grievance forthwith by setting things right at the earliest. Thanking you, yours faithfully, C N Venugopalan. Thank you friends. Namaskar.